What's going on, people? Hope everyone is swell and have had a lovely Saturday and a weekend in general. We're going to do some puzzle rush, lock the hell in, and try and beat this PB, or at least try to get to somewhat a respectable number, because I believe the one we done the other day was awful, and we've been playing pretty badly in general this whole week. Although it seems to be in the air, lots of people have lost Elo recently. I know don't know if anyone watches Blunderman, for example. I know he hit his PB and then dropped a bunch of Elo. Big Shams, shout out Big Shams, my guy. I was just watching him earlier. I think he's getting some Elo back, which is good. So I'm hoping to taking some of that energy, positive energy, and let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm just gonna check if I'm live quick. I'll be honest with you, can't exactly see off the bat. I guess this bishop's just hanging, right? Okay, I think everything's good. Okay, I think everything's Gucci. So wait, two minors, two majors, two minors, two majors. Okay, so I can just take. Okay, that's nice and easy. Just gonna put my phone on charge. Okay, awesome. Okay. Okay, just captures threats. Let's play this somewhat methodical. Let's just mate in one. Awesome. How's everyone doing though, guys? You having a good weekend? We went hiking earlier. Getting them steps in, getting them gains in, getting the grub in. We've got loads, big bag of wild garlic. Was eating a bunch of goose leaves, and foraging season is truly on its way. We was looking for some more chella, some morels, but we didn't have any luck. We didn't check any of our actual spots though. We was just kind of checking somewhat, yeah, places we've been to before. But the thing with foraging is just because you've been to one place once doesn't mean that there isn't mushrooms there, right? You might just be, it might not have rained, it might be a different week, could you be, there's so many different reasons. So you just have to constantly be aware of that. Okay, that's all good. It feels really quick again. The animation speeds, but it's the same as I've always had it these last couple of days, since I've got this new mouse. Slowly getting used to the DPI. Hopefully we can speed it all the way back up to how we used to be, because we used to be a lot faster with the old mouse skills. I mean, I'm getting older. We're getting older for sure, but that isn't an excuse thus far. We're not going to make no excuses anyway. That just looks good to me. It's good to me. Okay, we will start explaining some a bit more thoroughly now. How does he stop this mate? Is that checkmate? Oh, wait. It's at least a perpetual, no? Oh no, I take and defend. Oh, that's the key thing to understand in that position. See how the board changes and whatnot after every move. Okay, this just looks like GG to me. Okay, we're on the big 20. So we're getting there. The pawn can't take because it's pinned. He has to go to here and it's just checkmate. So we just ignore all this sorts of stuff, guys. Checks, captures, threats. Always kind of be aware of what pieces are pinned, skewers, what pieces are lined up. Notice how all these pieces are on the same diagonal, for example. And equally try to be aware of forking squares. This is just a way to kind of improve your intuitive understanding of positions. Not even intuitive understanding, that's probably the wrong word. To improve your evaluations of positions. Okay, now we got over that lingo. Take. So okay, check captures threats. We have this check right here, take. We are also nearly getting mated ourselves, so that should also be a sign that you need to do something extremely forcing. Take. Don't know how I didn't see this, so this is just fairly easy. That's just there. Hey, we live and learn. Hey, Jose Dominguez, how we doing, my friend? What is that? That's like a Spanish name, right? Jose Dominguez. I'm not 100% sure. My geography and all that sort of stuff is not great, if I'm completely honest. But yeah, I'm doing good, man. We've had a good weekend. It was a nice, lovely morning this Saturday, so we got out, got some sunshine. I'm from UK, so we don't get much of that. Although it is coming into our season, spring is truly on its way. We like to call it the start of foraging season, as we got lots of beautiful flowers and all of the plants, the trees are bursting with life. You collect sap this time of year is very good from trees. We've tapped a few trees in our lifetime. Didn't do too much this season, but you could still do it over the next week or two. But really, start of March is the best. But any kind, the first month of spring, technically, it still goes up to like April the 18th or whatever, 18th, 20th. I can't remember when spring equinox was. But yeah, the days are getting longer, the days are getting brighter. It's still a bit cold here and there, some cold winds, windy days. Okay, let me stop waffling. Isn't that just here, there? No, wait, what's going on here? Do I just go here? No, wait, it's here, there, here, there, here. Okay, awesome. The big two tree. Go here, and that's just mate, right? Awesome. I like how you are playing. Thank you, sir. We're just playing some Puzzle Rush. We've actually been playing really badly, mate. We've been playing really badly. But if you are looking to improve yourself, I'll try and explain my thought process a bit more because I've just been trying to lock in. We've been playing really badly this week. We lost a bunch of elo. I was just kind of saying, I don't know if you was at the start. Lots of people have been, so I don't know what's going on recently. Seems to be a bug going around. The elo bug. I've called that one a few times, if I'm honest. Caught it more than once. Okay, so here he has to go there, and it's just mate. So always checks captures threats first, right? I kind of just not explaining again, even though I just said I would. Okay, so checks captures threats. So again, notice how that piece is pinned. Nothing else is defending it. We're not in check, so we can just take this bad boy. And his only move is here. Oh no, wait, he could come here. After we come here, he goes there. And here's checkmate. Okay, awesome. So just calculate your lines. Awesome. Okay, white to move. Takes. That don't seem to work. My queen's obviously hanging. This is, yeah, would lead to checkmate if he could get that off. So we have to do something extremely false in there. So checks captures threats. What checks we have? We have this check. He then comes here. We can then throw that up. Again, he has to come here because if he steps away, we take. Okay, so here, there, and we take, and it's GG. Okay, 27. Let's keep it moving. So he has a discovered check. Let's be aware of this. But first of all, let's calculate our own checks. We have this check. We take. He blocks. We take. He takes with check. That can't be good, right? Well, this one's This one's a little bit tricky. This one's a little bit tricky, but I do like this. Here, there. Takes. No, but he wins the queen with the discovery, so we have to take, right? Here, 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 here. Or do we? Oh no, we just double attack. So checks, captures, threats. Always look at checks first. I'm thinking of just getting my bishop into the game, but you should always be trying to get your queen into the game, activate your pieces. Don't just instantly take back, even though this all looks scary, but it's defended once. And this is called chess geometry at its finest. Definitely wasn't the best mathematician when I was younger. Up to about year 9, I was actually alright. But then when you kind of have this I kind of favoured English a bit more than maths. I was pretty good at both, but then I definitely preferred English. Just like I preferred it, even though I was probably so. Then I just kind of focused on that a bit more. Plus, maths, me and my pal Zach, just in XHR, and we just used to piss about. Um, Good times. Okay, so we don't take back the queen, don't just instantly take back, right? Checks, captures, threats. This is a very famous pattern, very famous puzzle. So I won't go into too much detail. You can look into that one yourself. This is a very another famous pattern as well. Don't just remove your piece. Checks, captures, threats, right? And we hit them with the old Jimmy Magoo. They have to take because otherwise you have a discovered check and it's just going to be super dangerous. So you lose your knight, but you gain a rook and a pawn. So 6 for 3. It sounds like I said, I'm not great at maths, but that definitely I know that's good. I know that's good. Okay, so here the knight's just trapped. Notice he's got no squares. So checks, captures, threats. Do we have any checks? Yeah, but they kind of don't make sense. So I kind of instantly went for captures and then straight to threats. You don't want to move the rook to attack the queen, to attack the knight, sorry, because obviously it covers the square. So this is, I'm pretty sure, just pawn to a6. Yep. And do we take? Because he can actually, if he comes in with check, we just take back, right? But if we take here and then he takes back, and we take, he can't skewer us because the bishop can come here. And if he pushes, we'll just take. So we take the rook first, take the bishop, take the knight, sorry, block with the bishop, and all is onion gravy. Onion gravy, baby. Love a bit of onion gravy. Who don't love onion gravy? That's the real question. Some crazy mofo out there. Okay, so we force him onto the back rank. Probably go to the light squares because we have a dark squared bishop. So let's do their best move. We go here. They go there. We take. Ooh. Setting up the mate. And he can't slide across because wherever he slides to, we got checkmate. So let's hit him with that. Let's hit him with this. And he sacks the rook. That's nice. How we doing, Albie Plays? Hope you're having a great weekend, my guy. Been up to anything on this? Yeah, I remember you from before. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. Thank you for returning. I mean, I've only been streaming for a few months, but it's actually crazy how many kind of regulars you get. You do kind of get, and I really appreciate it. So I suppose it's a good sign, even if I don't get, you know, even though I don't get views like Jim Skin or Gotham Chess or whatever. But you know, I'm sure it's all to do with the fact that people come back is a good sign, is what I'm trying to say, and I appreciate you for that. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good, even if it's just a couple of you. And I appreciate that. Appreciate it. I hope you're well, my G. Hope you're well. Okay, so if I go here, he's just gonna block. If I go here, he's just gonna block. I like this one. Actually, wait. This activating our rook to the 7th. Sometimes when you want to think of moves with checks, right? Our queen's already centralized. Okay, so our queen can access the board fairly easily. However, we want to get our pieces into the game when you attack. So especially that we can see that this is just a one move threat that can be countered very easily. Rook to the 7th is a known principle, right? Pigs on the 7th, I don't know if you've ever heard of that term, but if you can get 2 rooks onto the 7th rank, or the 2nd rank if you're playing with black, it's known as pigs on the 7th. Why? Because pigs are notoriously for eating everything, even their own shit, even human bodies, and that's exactly what 2 rooks do. They eat up every pawn, every piece on the board. So when thinking of what moves can you play, if one is principally correct within chess, right? Developing your pieces in the opening, right? Instead of moving the same piece twice and all these different things, controlling the center, pushing the pawns into the center. If you have that option, or pushing a pawn on the wing, if both moves kind of seem good to you, well, go with the more principally sound move. Now, obviously, this only works up to a certain level because of one of my favorite sayings by Daniel Naroditsky, rest in peace, the absolute legend, my guy. Is one of my favorite sayings from his that he ever said is that principles in chess, which is, there's hundreds of principles, um, they're there to aid your calculation. So here, just like how I'm considering this is a good move, this is a good move, it's aiding my calculation. But calculation is always king, right? So there's going to be times where you have to go against chess principles because of it's the best move in the scenario, right? It's just there to help you. We also need to be aware that this would be checkmate. Obviously, our bishop does cover. So okay, so I'm going to go with the principally sound, but still calculate, not just instantly play it, just because I know that it is a chess principle, right? So it isn't always going to be right. Okay, so let's play this check. Hope that kind of makes sense. Okay, so check. He's got multiple places that he can step to, but like I said, we can access a lot of these squares. So if he comes here, check. His only move would then be onto the light squares, which again, we have a light squared bishop. And that is actually would be checkmate, I believe. Okay, so if he comes here, that just looks super perilous for him, right? Yeah, everything looks just completely winning. And it's so winning that we don't even have to figure out. Okay, awesome. Again, checks capture threats. I'm not going to instantly play it, but I'm pretty sure this is a famous pattern where we can just, oh, maybe slide over first. Oh no, wait, how do I win this? Yeah, it's just here and then there, right? Okay, awesome. It's sometimes these ones are kind of easy. How are we doing, Dan? Thank you for joining. Nice one. Big up yourself. Sometimes them kind of easier puzzles where we're on number 34, they kind of throw you off, but now I'm sure we'll get a hard one. That's what they like to do. They like to get you into a full sense of security. Okay, so we got this check. Let's calculate all these checks first. I also have this check, which actually looks super good. So he comes here, I go there, and we're just winning the rook. Oh no, the rook's defended. What am I going on about? So if we go here, we'd probably go there anyway. And maybe I'm thinking about this. He goes there, we go here. I think we need to act. I guess I could go here as well, right? Isn't that just checkmate? Yeah, it is. Well, I'm nearly missed the mating one. Okay, that's why we're doing puzzle rush before we play some grains. Queen f4. Was that the last one? Yeah, well done. I believe you're right. F4. Yeah, yeah, you was completely correct. Well done. Okay, we got an endgame. Somewhat of an endgame actually. We got a queen, so not really. But he is about to promote 2 different pawns. So how do we go about this? We've got a couple passed pawns for ourselves, but they are obviously way out of the game at this rate. Now we could take, but obviously we would promote. So that don't quite work. Okay, so we say we hit check, goes here. Or probably, yeah, he probably would go here, just gets a bit closer to the defense of his pawns. But that could also be a good move because the queen can't checkmate on its own, right? So getting himself away from my pieces would probably be equally as smart. Oh wait, we just got this move. Checks captures threats. Why am I not? Oh, Queen F4 again. Yeah, well done, well done. We literally just see that at the same time. Queen F4 twice in a row. Big up perfect path in the chat. And then your queen covers both squares. So it's just geometry. It's just checks capture threats. Looking at the wrong checks. Consider all checks before you start thinking about all the other stuff. But hey, we got it right. That's the main thing. Even if we have been somewhat slacking. Okay, so we go here. Obviously, if he takes, that's just GG. So we go here again. If he goes back, it's just GG, right? But if we go here and he blocks, takes, blocks. Oh, wait. Furthermore, I can't go here because he's got a bloody queen. It's quite funny. What am I not understanding? What am I not understanding? Okay, checks captures threats. Is this all the checks? That doesn't make sense. Does that make sense? No. Check. He takes, I take, he takes the bishop. That don't make sense. If I go here, he can just take. Okay, so what's going on here? Oh wait, what am I going to check here? Wow, I'm missing these simple moves, but we're getting there eventually. But I can see why I'm going so wrong in these games. I need to recalibrate my brain. I need to like forget everything and then become more methodical. Marmalade's Queen of Three. Dan, this guy. We're gonna get Queen of Two, then Queen of One again, or maybe back to back Queen of Threes. So yeah, so let's calculate that out. So if he goes here or here, what's he gonna do? What's he gonna do when he? Well, either way, we're taking this right with the rook. So both moves are correct. Right, so I might as well just find F3. Right, is it here? I think it is. Oh my gosh! Don't tell me it is. No, the knight can take. Oh, but the knight's pinned. No way. No way. Is it Queen F3? No way. Oh no, wait. I can just go Queen F1, innit? Oh yeah, because of the knight's pinned. No. You can do your thing. You can do your thing. You can do your thing. That's so funny. It's only Puzzle Rush, so I'm happy for my community to get involved. That's what we're here for. We're all here to improve together. And my PB's a lot higher than this anyway, so PB's 53, guys. I'll probably say I probably got to 48, 49 on my own. Although I did get a couple of the 50s as well. Where's my juice? On the floor. That's what I said. Okay, so obviously you're always looking at pin pieces. I could go here, but it kind of helps activate the knight, but then you'd actually hop in and it's a smothered mate. Whatever piece he comes in with. Wait, what if he blocks with the bishop? I'll go there, he goes here, and then that's checkmate. Okay, yeah. Pretty dope puzzle. Again, the bishop can't take the knight because it's pinned. And that is a really cool pattern. That is a really cool puzzle. Okay. Okay, so he's got two pieces hanging. So which one do we take back, or do we take back any? He has got 4 minors, 2 majors, 1 queen. We have 3 minors, 2 majors, 1 queen. So we're just down 1 piece, which was this piece. But you can obviously just take back with the pawn, threatening the queen, and then he still has 2 pieces under attack. There's no way for him to check or give us any mates or any sort of threats, so we don't really need to calculate much further. Okay, he gets out of this check, but we just reignite the threat. We even defend this pawn, which is quite funny. And give me the money. Show me the money. If I go here, he comes there. That don't work. How we doing? Marcel? Marcel? You having a good weekend, my friend? Having a great Saturday? Just doing some Puzzle Rush. And wait. Check. He takes. And then that's mate. But if he takes with the rook. He takes with the rook. Here, there. Wait. Why can't I see it? Queen H1, Queen F1, Queen F3. Here, there. No, but here he's defending. I can't go Queen F3. I can't go Queen F3 after Queen F1 because the king would defend it. Wait. Queen G2. Um, I think it's this. If I'm looking at this check, like to get my rook into the game. But if the rook takes, wait, let me just try and figure this out for a sec. Here, there. Oh no, wait. If the rook takes, then this is just mate. And if the bishop takes, that's just mate. Yeah, it's here. Why didn't I see that before? Okay, that was easy. That's nice. That's nice. So it's a discovery. It was all about working with that discard check. How are we doing, Taylor? Thanks for joining. Thanks for everyone getting involved. Thanks for everyone helping me out. Hope I'm helping you out, especially if you're lower level. Sure, we got some higher levels here though as well, as a lot of people seem to know what they're doing, which is good. It's good. A lot of people are getting interested into chess, which is awesome. Wait, this is just hanging. Yo, Rastafari Selassie, is this a level 41 puzzle? And the worst thing is that I was considering this. I was calculating this, and then I realized that, wait a minute, the queen defends the pawn through the queen. I'm like, wait a minute, a piece can't defend a piece through a piece. I mean, it can, but in this case, I can just take the piece, you know? This is war and peace and war. Man like Tolstoy. Still need to finish that book. About a few years ago, I read, it's a fat book. I've got it on the shelf up there. If I move out of the way, you can see my bookshelf. I've also got a bunch of books in my cupboard because it ain't big enough. But um, long story short, it's about 1,400 pages. I read about 800 pages of it, and it's good. It's good. I don't know why people said it was so great and that, yeah. And then I spoke to someone who had read it, and it was like, I can't believe you didn't read the second half of it. Like the second half is the best bit about it and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, like this makes complete sense because I read about 800 pages and I thought like this is alright, but this isn't like the best book in the world. Like, I don't know what everyone's going on about. It's very litigious, and like the dude's very smart and it was very accurate. He's talking about like obviously times during the Russian War. Uh, so and obviously he was like a prince. He was actually in the aristocracy, so he was there like speaking with these princes and the family. So he literally has a direct account of the experience. Although you know there are some yeah. Anyway, long story short. I don't know. I was talking about war and peace and war and peace rather. Okay, chess captures threats. Stay focused on chess. Um, okay. Do we have any checks? Do we have any checks? No. Do we have any captures? Well, this is hanging as well. I could take this. He has to come here. He has to come here. But wait a sec. Yo. Isn't the queen trapped? Because if I come here, my queen defends the knight. Queen's trapped, or we get a full Karoo. Jimmy Magoo. Diddly do. Okay, so it's C3. Awesome, and then we get the full Karoo. Okay, nice. Um, trying to go talk more to my girlfriend and my maids also that, and I'm amazed also that can be possible. So, sorry, typo. Of course, my sweet darling. Okay. Take takes. Okay, so we're calculating all checks, even sacrifices. Doesn't really make too much sense, though, right? Or does it? This is nearly checkmate. For example, that would be a huge blunder. I mean, he's ready to sack the house as well, right? Uh, so he's got huge threats, which tells me that we need to do something extremely forcing. Extremely forcing. Pardon me. Um, takes. Wait. Here, there, and just here? Isn't that good? Wait. Here, there. Wait. Here, or he sacks. Take, he sacks. I'll get the hell out of there. Yo. I think it's this, but it's scary as hell. He comes here. Oh, no. Wait. Takes, if he comes here, we can give this check and we'd win the queen. That's gotta just nullify the whole attack, right? Which is making me think it's definitely this now, because that's a good. It basically forces this, and then we just pin. And he's got nothing. Yeah. What do you think, guys? Why not Queen E1? Well, off the bat? Off the bat, because of there's too many threats. I think there's too many threats. I think we need to get rid of one of these threats. We could do Queen E1 off the bat, but then the horse is defending. We might as well get the pin. We might as well use this capture, because obviously if he doesn't take back, we've already worked out that if he goes for this sacrifice, we win the queen through this tactic. Yeah. So I think it's to get rid of this, because of he basically has to take back because of this sacrifice doesn't work. But this sacrifice is more dangerous with this knight here. Like obviously, the more pieces are on the board, it's Bobby's Fischer's rule, right? Pieces in your half of the board, and this is something that helped me get to 1500 when I was lower, guys. So if you're below 1500, this is something that you should do. If you have a piece like this, is doing nothing really. Okay, so Iron Cross is great, but it's defending this square. It's a defensive piece. My bishop is a defensive piece. At this position, I have no pieces in his half of the board. So how hell can I be attacking? He's the only one who's attacking, right? He's got two pieces in my half of the board, and he's got the queen. He's actually got three because the pawn is still a piece. His rook's looking at this sort of things. So even though a bishop is technically stronger than a knight, and it's an iron cross, right? So this is an outpost. So you may think, oh, I don't want to get rid of this bishop. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. If your piece is a defensive piece and they've got an attacking piece, just do it, right? Especially with black. Especially when I was the black pieces. As soon as they had a piece, I was just willing to trade. And it got me into more end games, and it started me to improve my chess understanding, and it started me allowing me to improve and get into these higher elos, right? And it's a rule from Bobby Fischer, right? You know, one of the greatest chess players who ever lived. So again, focus on calculation. We've done the calculation. I'm pretty sure it's this, but this is also a chess principle, right? Kick, if you can't take them, kick them away. Use pawns to kick them away. Use other pieces to kick them away. Okay, opponent's pieces in your half of the board, get them gone. Now I may be wrong. Obviously, nothing's guaranteed to be right, but you know, for all sakes and purposes, I'm willing to risk it for the biscuit. I believe it's bishop takes e3. Okay, wow, and he's done this, and we need to see this, but I'm still gonna double check everything. But I'm pretty sure this just wins, because after we give this check, let's say he just takes with the rook, we take this, he takes back. There's no way for him to win our queen with the knight, but obviously he takes back with check. Okay, he takes back with check. But the good thing is our bishop, our pawn's doing great, so our bishop's stopping this diagonal. He has no access to diagonal, even though our light squares are super weak. So in this case, I may not even run. I might even, you could probably even get away with tucking yourself in the corner. Okay, let's get to that. It's definitely here. It's definitely this. And now where do we go? moment of truth. Where do we go? This seems super scary. Seems super scary, but I think... Oh no, we can't go there because of... That would be a fork of Rule Jimmy Magoo, so we have to go here. Which makes it nice and easy. Okay, that's how we get to the big 44. So this is why it's good to understand BG5 and the tactic is start. So first... You guys with me? Did you guys understand that? All good? Oh yeah, everyone's with me. Great. It's good to understand. It's good to know chess principles. Again, guys, if you're below 1500, there's a one, follow Chess Vibes just because he's a top G out here, and two, he has a great video that I probably watched a handful of times in my first year of chess. You know, I watched it once, and then a month later I watched it again. Some of them are very basic, but just type in chess principles. The most important chess principles, I think it is. I think he has a few of them, but just like, I think it's the 35 most important chess principles or whatever, and that covers the most basics that you need to know. Okay, Queen C8 is just a main one. Not a main one, sorry. He would go there, we go here, he then blocks. Okay, so check. He goes here. Check, he then blocks. Ah, it's disgusting. Then we go there. Or we could even go there straight away. Ah, that's such a beautiful tactic. Because if the bishop takes, we win the rook. But we've got two attackers on the bishop. Can you see that? Okay, so do we play this first? I suppose we might as well. No, because what if he runs away? Oh, then we'd bring our rook over. And he'd come here. We can't go here. So maybe we play this off the bat. Oh, no, but then the bishop's defending it. So we couldn't technically win it anyway. But obviously if the bishop was to take, we would take. Oh, no, wait, he can't step here because that's a full Karoo. Okay, he can't step here because that's a full Karoo. So when we come here, he has to push. Is that right? Yeah. King D6, knight E4 again. Exactly. Nice. E2 sort of full Karoo. Here, it still defends it though. The king's a defender. Like, fair enough, the bishop, if the bishop was to take, but the bishop technically doesn't have to take, right? I mean, it's obviously still good because of, like, neither of his pieces can move. So we've essentially got two of his major pieces out of the game. Why not now knight e4? Knight e4 would be bad now because he would have discoveries on my king, on my queen. It would also be the reason why I wouldn't take this. Ah, yes. He's found it. He's found it. My G. You can take because of the Falcon Square. Right, yeah. So you wouldn't play this because of the king still defends it. So the key thing that we're missing that we talked about. So Marcellus, a perfect path, well done, both getting it right together, sort of thing. It's be aware of Falcon squares. We was aware of this Falcon square, which is good, but this is equally a Falcon square, right? And it's just a free pawn, or we win the rook. Beautiful stuff, guys. Beautiful stuff, guys. We are on number 45. We have still got all 3 lives. We are 8 away from our PB. I think it's 53. Anyway, but either way, let's not count our berries before they're cherries. You know what I mean? So, so this is just check. Go here. We got this. Goes there. And it's the same thing. It's a full Karoo again. No. Okay, here, there. We can actually go here because of the bishop's lines up beautifully, which would then force him to here. Oh no, wait. It's better to go here, there, then there, then we go here. Because it traps him in. Yeah. So you need to find this first and block blockade himself in. Then we go here. Is that right? Because this pawn's doing bits. This pawn's the MVP. This pawn's the secret MVP in this position. So you need to find this. Because if you give this first, he just comes here, and then we've got no way to access the diagonal. So again, we might be wrong, might not be right, but I think this is right. Okay, awesome. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, if we go here, check, goes back. GG's, GG's, GG's. Big up, big up, big up. Everyone's still here. Appreciate you for being here. Hope you're all learning something. Hope you're all being entertained as well as educated. And although maybe I need to start doing some dances or something, doing some card tricks, educate to entertain you on the side as I'm trying to lock in. Which was the goal of today. The goal of today was to at least get to 40 because we've been slacking. I just realized that this is a Falcon square, right? We can definitely win an exchange here. So let's do a piece count. 2 majors, 2 minors, and a queen. We are down a minor piece. So winning the exchange isn't actually too great. Like in terms of a puzzle, maybe in a game, in terms of equalizing in a blitz game or something very quickly, this probably wouldn't be a bad move. But also we'd have to be very aware that he can actually take with check. So this fork, I know, but we would take it with check as well. Okay, okay, okay. I kind of want to play check. He goes here. Where do we take here? He then takes, we push, goes there. Oh no, but we goes there, we sack. Oh no, the queen would be watching that square. Oh wait, what if we just go here off the bat? What is he threatening? Like, does he actually have any active threats going on? With his knight? Not really. Nothing going on here. Will we sack straight away? Check, take. Push. Goes there. Hey. Hope you're all well. Hope all's well, everyone. This is a hard one, guys. This is a hard one. This is the first one that's gonna require a bit more H2O. And a little bit of honey just to give us some energy. As we went in today, to be fair, we done a bit of hiking, we done a bit of training. Gonna make some wild garlic pesto tomorrow. We got loads of it as well. I mean, the best thing about wild garlic pesto isn't even just having the pesto pasta. It's just having the pesto itself and just being able to like add it to soups, add it to anything. It's banging if you make a soup and then don't even you put it in the soup when you're making it. Add it to the soup after and then get some banging bread to dip. Ooh. My pal's got a book that has wild garlic scones in it, which I guess is like garlic bread. At first of all, I thought, oh, that's a bit weird. But I was like, oh no, wait, it's just basically garlic bread. And where's the Wild Food UK book, which is basically people, these guys who are on social media who teach foraging and whatnot. It's got their cookbook, and it's one of the recipes in it. And I guess it's British, so you know scones are very British. So I might even give that a go. Long story short, I've never tried it though, but he says it's 10 out of 10. And oh mate, I can eat all that honey. What is the answer to this puzzle? Why is this game so hard? It's gotta be something to do with this knight, man. It's like most active piece. I feel like opening the file is good. Oh, wait, yeah, we just take. That's why is that not just so easy? We take, then we Fulkaroo. Right? So wait, take. He's got no sort of threat, so I'm sure when he goes here, we just take a check. Take. Hit him up. Hit him up like 2-pack. But then what would be the piece count after? Queen and a rook versus a queen and 2 knights. So he would still be better. That's what we first calculated, right? Essentially. Take. What about if we go here? No, but then we wouldn't have no Fulkaroo. Take. Check. He goes here. Oh, wait, then check. Oh, no, because we ain't got. Wait. Here. There. Takes. Check. Or maybe we would go with this check. But either way, he could block, right? So maybe it's better to go this check. And our back rank's super weak for the counter attack. It ain't fast enough. What am I missing? Check there. Takes. Any ideas, guys? Is anyone still here? Anyone above 2,000 elo who can help me out? Because I just have to give it a go. Takes. Doesn't make any sense, does it? Make any sense? Two. Takes. There. Takes. There. What if I go here? He goes there. Then I can take this with check. Oh, I didn't see that before. Wherever the king goes, I'm gonna be able to get my rook in the game. Okay, now we're talking. Is that potentially? Okay, let's go for it. I think it's this, so I'm just gonna go for that. Otherwise, I'm just wasting too much of your guys' time. So as well. So we just hit him up. He has to take. Why can't he just go back straight away? What am I missing? Okay, so it was this. This is the line I looked at first, right? And this is their best move. So let's just say they don't do that. Alright, the knight's under attack. So they need to sack. So they sack that one. But we would still take this one, right? No, we're blundering. Why is that a blunder? Pardon me. Is he decided to eat up all our material? Oh wow, that is a dirty move. Put our queen blocks in, no? But the main thing is that we have nothing because of the knights there. Once he gets rid of this pawn. So we come here and the knight's trapped. How didn't I see that? I'm sure I calculated that line first. Why didn't I see that this knight? I thought the knight could come here for some reason. And it's just checkmate. That puzzle was so easy. Overthought that one. That puzzle got overcooked. Sometimes that happens. Okay, it happens to the best of us. Happens to the best of us. Okay, we're on 46 still. What's the time? Just gone 11. Okay. Sort out my hair. Oh, I need to open my window. Getting a bit hot out there. Hot in there. Probably gonna do with taking off this big old dressing gown. But I am butt naked underneath, so yes, I'm gonna do an OnlyFans stream, which I don't think T-Lo's turning into Bevo anytime soon. Isn't this just white to move, but I'm in check. Okay, that makes sense. Stepping forward seems crazy, but it is our only option. If we come here, we're just getting lured further into the south. Can he get us here? There is no way for him to... Right? I'm smoking budge. Isn't that just complete safety? But it's a free pawn. I know everyone should be screaming that out, but it's a free pawn. Look, sometimes you don't want to take pawns. If we do this, it's going to get his pieces into the game. So from my understanding, which is probably wrong because it's my understanding, but I scratch my beard, maybe the answer might just come to my head on why this is correct. The knight's got no checks there, right? Okay, let's just play this off the bat, and he sacks. Oh, he sacks because that's a Falcaroo. What a move. Wow. So I have to take. He goes there. There's nothing I can do, right? I have to take. Yo. I just come here, right? He's messed up. Why would he do that? Why wouldn't he be just gone for the fault? Wait, I can come here. But that would actually be a checkmate. Oh no, it wouldn't. I can go there. Oh no, but then that would be a Falcaroo. So we just go back. Okay. Not sure why the guy done the wrong move. Maybe it was just for the puzzle's sake. Okay, so we go here. And then we can just win the queen, right? Oh no, 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 because that would be checkmate. This is also checkmate. Does this Oh no, wait. Here, there, 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 there. Hmm. You can just take the knight though, because it's pinned. This isn't great. This isn't great. So if I take, he's got check, hide, check, get out of there, takes, go here. It's got to be losing for us, right? We have nothing. This loses to that. So maybe this is the only move. Oh no, but that loses the knight as well. Am I overthinking the sitch again? If I go here, that's just mate on one. Oh. Okay. I think. It's where the boys become men, guys. It's where the boys become men. Can you stay focused? Can you calculate? I bloody can't. I am a little boy, unfortunately. I am big 47. Come on, we can do this. Okay. I might not understand. No queen sack, right? No. Right there. Does that do anything? No. Hmm. So I go here, he goes there. What do I take? He goes there, I go there. He then takes. I have not got a Scooby-Doo. I'm just gonna take this. Pretty sure it's wrong, no? Just don't see what else it can do. Just don't see what else works. Playing Hope Chess, mate. I've got to play some Hope Chess. Because if I go here, go check, I go there. You can just go here in the knight. And my pawn structure is super weak. Yeah, because after he wins the knight, this would be a huge threat. How we doing, Campbell? Long time, bro. I swear you've been in my stream before, right? Or do you follow me on TikTok or something like that? Sure, I've seen your comment before. Can I be a mod? Yeah, I mean, I don't know how to give mods, but I think can you get not give can you make people mods until you're monetized? I'm not monetized yet, right? I need a few more streams before I become monetized. So I don't know even if you can customize your channel like that with just a standard procedure. I've only been streaming a few months, so haven't actually hit monetization yet, but we're en route. We're doing very good. We're doing very, very good. Most people it takes a year or two, but we should be doing it a lot quicker than that. Thanks to you wonderful humans. And yeah, guys, if you have any help with this, any ideas, feel free to chuck any of your ideas, any of your calculations. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to be picking mods based on, I mean, if I can do mods, I will select mods, but I will be picking them based on how active they are in my streams. And I have a few regulars. I think I've seen you before, but I'm not sure that I've seen you too much. So I will prioritize my mods for the people who in my community who come and support me and the people I can trust to be here, but also that I trust their judgment or character as they always turn up and behave as legends, you know, being supportive and all that good stuff. Um, okay, for your set legs, guys, I'm gonna just finish this puzzle rush because of we've done enough, and maybe I'll play a game. I knew that I was wrong, but I'm more interested in what the hell was right. Sack the knight. Oh, I'm so bad. He can't take. That is genius. That is a genius move. I'm actually taking a photo of that. That's probably gonna be a video because Rastafari Selassie, yeah, most high. That is fucking sick. That is genius, mate. That's some Magnus Carlsen chess. Saying that, candidate starts tomorrow as well. It should be. I mean, I never watch the whole games, but I always flick it in and out, like just to see the positions because of you know they're like 4 hour games or whatever, hour and a half each, 2 hour games. But this is for the World Championship. The winner of those candidates will face Gukesh, who has been had the most abysmal year. We thought Ding Loren had a bad year after becoming a World Championship. I mean, I don't know if it's curse. Do I smoke crack? Nope, I've never smoked crack in my life. I mean, I've done many of drugs in my life, and I wouldn't recommend half the drugs I've ever done, if I'm completely honest. But no, I don't smoke crack, and I've never smoked crack, thankfully. Um, uh, okay, so we're okay. This isn't the actual puzzle. That was the other one. Okay, we got an end game. Our favorite type of puzzle, because I feel like you learn the most about chess. You get the most from these puzzles. Now, this seems like a good move because it just locks down the position. This is like some high level move. I say it's a high level move. Just looking out for you. Thanks, 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 thanks. I hope I don't look like a crackhead. I mean, I don't think I look like a crackhead because of unless unless girls and whatnot are attracted to crackheads, then I think I look somewhat, you know, at least above average. At least I don't think I'm too the worst looking person to look at. So I think we're all Gucci. Um, don't hurt the eyeballs too much. Are all the chats linking up? They are on Kick. If people, if anyone watching on YouTube, if you would rather watch on like a vertical screen, I also stream on Kick and Twitch. If you'd rather watch on a TV or laptop or pad or any device that you use that you'd rather a horizontal screen. And it also has all the chat synced up on there, so you can engage with the wider community. Although it's got to be here, right? Because what does that do? What does he do? Because then we just push this majority where he's going to infiltrate. So again, we're just going to play one or two games after this, guys. Maybe just one game. It's getting kind of late and I'm a bit tired. Oh, fucking awful. So what is it? Is it just this? No, it can't be that. Doesn't that just stop all counterplay? It's just this. I thought we had to do this first. I guess we're just quicker. Where he has to step off the file. What's the file away? Let's see if it's still winning. I mean, it probably wasn't. A lot of these puzzles ain't. So we got literally like 3 wrong in a row. 3 out of 4 wrong. Alright, GG's. Let's get a game on. Okay, we can turn that off. I'm just sorting out the screen, guys. Gonna remove all that puzzle rush stuff out the way. Going to make this screen a bit bigger for you guys. This chessboard a bit bigger. Bear with me because I'm having to do this on both, um, on all the streams, rather. Okay, that should be somewhat alright for you guys. Somewhat alright for you guys. Let's get shit cracking with the white pieces. Let's go. Get them with F3. Are we going to get Scotch Gambit? Will he oblige? Will he entice? He takes the pawn. Will he try and defend the pawn? We got him thinking, which is good. At the very least, let's see how well he knows. He's Scotch Gambit theory. Um, Sometimes people get worried about like fried liver, but that isn't really the plan of the Scotch at all. Okay, so he plays this move. We hit him with that. He comes here, we're very happy, as there's a known tactic where we can stop him from castling. We don't win anything too major, but we stop him from castling. The position is still technically even, and I've lost many of times somehow, even from the position. It gets a bit tricky, but White generally should win the position. Any top like master level player will definitely win. He needs to play here to at least get out of any kind of immediate danger. Wow, and he's actually blundered. He's literally just blundered. This position's horrible for him. It's still not completely losing. He can actually go here, but after we take, he then castles. And no, maybe he just lost a piece. Yeah, it's different. Yeah, he's just completely fumbled this position. So like he can obviously castle, but he will be down a piece. There is this kind of weird line where they castle and where they take this pawn. Like if he took this pawn and you kind of offer up the other another pawn, and I can maybe show you guys after for anyone who's actually in the chat. Let me know, and I'll actually I won't do. Yo, so he wants to. That's just even more crazy, isn't it? Because I can just take the pawn. I've never seen that move. And now he's going to lose the rook because the rook can't stay there. I mean, the rook has to stay there to stop the checkmate. Hey, before I just autopilot, can't I just take this? Okay. Should I just castle, get safe? I can't believe bro's playing on. He's down not even two pieces. Bro's down a rook. Okay, let's just castle. Okay, I guess we get our last piece into the game. So he played the Scotch Gambit, guys. Absolutely smoked him. Wow. Okay, let's just remove all counterplay. Just get all the pieces off the board. Okay. Let's go here. Come see if we hit with a check. Come see if we hit with a check, and then we can even take this as well. Ah, you can take, but I can take a check, and then I'd win the bishop back actually. Which is very nice. Should I just give up this pawn? Can't believe bro's playing on. Bro is a joker. Okay, let's just step back. Okay, resign. We're going to analysis. I'll show you this line, which is, if they don't play this, let's say they play here, and then you go here and they take. No, wait, how do they even do this? I can't remember the exact line. Sometimes it happens. How does it get into it? Yeah, either way, it's too late to be doing that. Okay, we'll do one more game. See, then that was a quick one. Okay, let's play a Pierce against his 1700. Give him a chance. A lot of people like to play the Pierce. Do I play like the Alekhine? I've never played like the Alekhine though. So I go here, he goes there. I go there, he goes here. If I go here, I'm just gonna get cramped in, right? Okay, let's play like the Alekhine. Okay, well, he can't defend both pawns. Well, I guess he can. Okay, let's go here. Right, this. It's gonna go there. Attacking the bishop. How is he? He needs to defend there. Yeah. I'm kind of happy to do that, am I? But it helps him develop. I'll get straight into an endgame. I'm more than happy to do that, I guess. And let's play here. Can't play here because take, and take. So we just need to break down this structure he's got going on. Just overextending, if anything. Okay, that's good for us because now we're triple attacking this. Okay, this only helps us develop. go here. Expecting this. Gonna play here. I was thinking about playing this, but not quite yet. We don't rush anything. Takes. Can I just step up? No, let's castle. I think I can come here. Looks a bit risky, but I think we're okay. Just want to drop back. Keep myself centralized. Maybe I should have gone here. From here, if he goes there, we can push up. No, if he goes here, I can actually take. Takes, I take. Need to work being a little bit faster. Should be good. Okay, this looks good. Come on that to an outpost. If he comes here, we still play this. Let's go here, let's develop on that. Need to move a little bit quicker. Let's get a last piece in the game. We can push. See, he pushes, we take. Okay, do we give him a pass pawn? Um, no, let's not give him a pass pawn. Comes here, we just slide over. Need to be quicker though, for sure. This guy's playing well. Let's go here. Need to play quicker. Don't know how he defends his pawn because he comes there. Oh wow, it's a nice move. Okay, let's trade this off. Just blundered, right? Get that outpost that gone. So that outpost is gone. Need to play quicker. Come here. He comes there. Still defend. It's tough. It's tough, 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 tough. Tough endgame. Need to just activate my king, I think. check. Just come here. Okay, well, let's get it in. Let's push that pawn. Might become a weakness by doing that, but hey. Over here. Bro's getting tricky. Bro's getting tricky. Is he going to try and switch flanks? Push these two past pawns? Probably smart. He's losing this pawn now. So I think he has to. We're caught up on time, which is huge. Wow, he bottled out of it. Push. You can push this. Wow, so bad. Okay, we just got an easy job. We just need to push this now. Let's fucking go. That was a hard game, man. That was a hard game. I don't often see people play. Never play where they've took that. Oh, so that's the best move. What am I meant to play here? B4. Yo. I said you're +2. Nice. Master of time. GG's guys. Thanks for that. Yo. I can't believe that's the best way to play the opening. Not even to go back, just jump straight into their half of the ball. That is crazy. And you're +2. That's how bad this move is. Okay, well I know that now. And it didn't like it wanted me to take with the pawn. No. It wants me to not take wants me to take this pawn. Interesting. Because now we win this pawn. And this pawn is doubled, which makes bloody sense. But I'm so bad at chess that I'm just taking back. I'm not even thinking. And you split up their pawns. They have 3 isolated pawns. I mean, retrospectively, eh? Captain Hindsight out here. Okay, didn't love that. I thought that was the wrong move. As soon as I played it, because it just removed this outpost, I just needed to drop back, right? Wow, yeah, not even drop back. I was thinking of this as well, because if the knight moves, the bishop's pinned. I was just a bit worried about this being wasting the tempo. I guess it unactivates. You just come back and the bishop's back to where he started. So, okay, so that makes sense. All that kind of makes sense. Was he actually better at any point? It's a little bit better there. Is there any kind of major blunder? Yeah, this was a major blunder. And he found the best move. And this was the wrong move. What did he need to find? He needed to take. Oh, wow. What a move. And this pinned. So, what do we do here? Can I not just go back? And this is completely so bad. I guess because there's no way for us to defend this pawn good. Wow, okay. But he blunders. So that was genius. And now we're just even again. It's a little bit better here. Minusculely. And he's blundered his advantage. Knew that was a blunder. This was a good try by him. So this was an inaccuracy. I was thinking of doing this. This is again a chess principle, right? Use your knight as a blockade. It's the best piece to blockade. But I thought where I'm on an outpost and it's kind of watching this pawn, if I can get my king over, it would be alright. That's my reasoning behind why I played it. I was a bit worried about him getting this outpost. So maybe that move was a bit prematurely. But again, it's still nothing losing. We're still 0.1. Like he has a 0.1 advantage. So essentially a draw. Still a draw. Even this blunder here is just to draw. I was 0.5 advantage here. What did he want here? Just e7. I could just instantly attack the pawn. How can I see that? But then when you comment, oh, but we will attack. Oh my god, I'm so bad. And this is a blunder +2. I then missing this e7 idea. Just missing this multiple times in a row. And now I'm actually covering the e7 square. Thought this was a weakening move. It just wants this blockade and e7 idea. Oh my gosh, and this, I was worried about this move. Wow, I'm +5 here. What have I missed? I've literally missed a +5 advantage. But I thought this was scary because of obviously... Oh my gosh, we take with check. How fucking bad am I? He has to go here. We trade. I'm gonna just up a pawn. And look how far his king away is. His king is away. I just go, where would you go? Here, and then set up this. Alright guys, we reviewed the game. We learned from our mistakes. definitely gonna remember this idea. So I bet loads of people go back if they don't know. Hi guys, thanks for everyone joining in. Yeah, yeah, good game. It was a good game. My opponent done good. For 1700, I was a little bit worried. Tried to play a Pierce against him, and what is this even called? Must be like some sort of variation of the Alekhine, no? Right. Wow. Pierce, I keep saying perk, it's called Pierce. Pierce Defense Harmonist variation. Never seen that variation. Do you know how many times I've played the Pierce Defense? Thousands of times. Thousands of times. Never seen, I've seen this push, like this. But then normally you go here and they'll play like here or something. Like the idea of just completely because it isn't an accuracy, like it isn't even the best move in the position. Our best move is to take and go here. And again, if he kicks, we're already nearly +2 here, which is crazy. And that's on this engine. That's on stop, like, let alone a higher level engine. A higher level engine might even rate it higher. That's so crazy. But I feel like this move, everyone plays this move because it's similar to the Alekhine, but I think the Alekhine is this, right? Go like this. Yeah, this is the Alekhine. This is what General Zod plays a lot. Even the person I watch Shams a bit plays it a bit as well. Yeah, the Alekhine 2-pawn attack. So this is a very well-known variation. It looks crazy, but it's completely playable for black, right? I mean, it goes against all chess principles again. You move the starting piece 3 times all the way to the other side of the board. But any other further extension for white is considered extremely bad. And I've seen General Zod smoke GMs. He's an untitled player. One of the highest rated people on chess.com without a title. He's a top G from America. Yeah. I want to learn the Alekhine, if I'm honest. I find it interesting. Obviously, Alekhine was a former world champion as well. So this is opening that he popularized and it's considered completely playable by black. And it actually, a lot of white people get too overextend. They get too aggressive, right? They get too aggressive, and black actually ends up utilizing the space that gets left behind. It's General Zod's go to with black, like the same way I go to the Pearson Caro-Kann. Like he plays it neon every time, which is crazy. And I've watched him many times do it. Yeah, it's so counterintuitive, right? So counterintuitive to just give up the whole sentinel, no pawns in the middle, and you've moved 3 times, and the position's considered even. Crazy. Um, but I think a lot of people don't know about, like, say like I used to do it before 1500. If I ever push this and someone goes there, you automatically do this just because of you're like, oh, then I can just gain the tempo on the night. I just get an extra thing, and then if they then move forward and don't move back, it's just very human to be like, oh, I'm just gonna do this and go there. And then just, oh, I've got the whole sentinel. But if you don't know this opening as white, now you're playing off the cuff chess. You have to use your understanding this and that. Where if they know the Alekhine, if they know their first 8, 9, 10 moves are prepping now, like say this is the wrong move, they're instantly like, okay, boom, they've lost a bit of advantage. They can then gain advantage. So unless you're from white, like now I know this since I've been above 1500, I'm always a bit more cautious about even pushing this just because of I don't play the Alekhine, right? I've only ever kind of watched it. I've never really looked into it. Um, it's not like I've watched General Zod loads and loads of times either. I mean, I've only started watching him when I got TikTok, and I only got on TikTok a few months ago. And it isn't like I'm always on fucking TikTok. I mean, that app's absolute cancer. Um, but just like when I'm uploading and you scroll and whatever, you know, he's obviously someone I follow there on chess. But I discovered him through TikTok. I never saw him on. I'm sure he does stream on YouTube and whatnot. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna love you and leave you because I'm cooked, mate. I'm absolutely cooked. But if anyone's still in the stream, if you could give us a like or follow if you've enjoyed the stream, and have a great weekend. Yeah, exactly. TikTok's your time away. All right, big up. Peace out.